What's up, guys? Welcome to another epic episode, J Philly Retro. Guys, thank you so much for being here and coming along with me today. I appreciate you. Guys, today we're going to do some Goodwills. Basically, very simple episode today. We're going to go to a couple Goodwills that I have not been to in several weeks. You guys know with my leg thing, I was out of commission for a couple weeks and got behind on checking in with my local Goodwills. So guys, today I am sitting here in front of the Phoenixville, Pennsylvania Goodwill. Now, you know, Phoenixville, Pennsylvania used to be great. Lately, not so much, but you don't know if you don't go. Like I always say, today could be an epic day at the Phoenixville, Pennsylvania Goodwill. They could have all kinds of freaking awesome stuff. So you don't know if you don't go. We're going to hit up Phoenixville, and then we're also going to go out to the Berwyn. No, I'm sorry, not the Berwyn. Maybe the Berwyn, who knows? But at least the Phoenixville and the Exton, Pennsylvania Goodwill today. I don't know. We'll see how I'm feeling after those two. We may stop at Berwyn, Pennsylvania Goodwill. Who knows? I don't know. At least two Pennsylvania Goodwills today. Why do I say Pennsylvania? You guys know I'm in Pennsylvania. I don't know. Who knows? Let's just go shopping. Alright guys, like I said, chilling and Goodwilling at the Phoenixville Goodwill. Now, they just now opened these doors. There was like a crowd of people waiting to get in, so I don't know what's going on today at the Goodwill, but I better get in there and check the toys, man. Alright guys, well, I haven't looked yet, but just looking down the aisle here, it looks like they have quite a bit more toys than they usually do. They got all these end caps full. But one thing that I passed that I think I may grab is this really cool Suicide Squad hat for myself. I don't know, I just really dig that. That's pretty cool. Guys, look at this. It's a freaking ventriloquist dummy. He needs his pants pulled up, but will he talk? How crazy is that? When do you ever see a ventriloquist dummy at the Goodwill? They want $6.99 for him. I don't know. What would I do with a ventriloquist dummy? It's kind of tempting though. Alright, so over here on the other end caps, I'm not really seeing too much yet. I got some bags of like little kids things. Let's see. Some tractors and stuff like that. What is that? That looks old. Look at that. That's definitely an old Fisher-Price toy. Oops. Alright, rescue mission accomplished. I got him off the floor. This is pretty cool. It's like a rolling pull toy. It's a Fisher-Price. They want $5 for him. I don't know. That's kind of cool. Not really something I would usually collect, but that's definitely old. Alright, well, we'll think about the pull toy. They also have a Megalodon. Looks like they got some Dominoes. Paw Patrol. Like karaoke machine or something. Some Disney playing cards. Let's see, got some Hess trucks. Oh, look at this. Ultra Force. It's kind of cool, but for $5, I'm probably going to pass on that. What is this? WWE Championship Ronda Rousey. Championship collection. Is that just like a little statue or something? Huh. Now, if that would have been Cena, Macho Man, or Ultimate Warrior, I definitely probably would have grabbed this. But Ronda Rousey, especially for $7, because I found a cool Queen Amidala Season 1, Episode 1 doll. I mean, Season 1, Episode 1, Star Wars Episode 1 doll. $7. That's kind of cool. I don't know. Do I need a Queen Amidala doll? Maybe. I don't know. There's some kind of constructs vehicle. There's all kinds of people looking at the toys right now. What is this? Some kind of a Tyco wagon. Yeah, not really seeing a whole lot on this end cap either. A cool puzzle. Saw this little play school piano. That's kind of cool, but I'm probably gonna pass on that. And then they got some play sets up here. What's this? Some dinos? Yeah, got some dinos over here. Check out this old game, Mr. Mouth. That's kind of cool. I think I remember having this when I was a kid. And then over here, there's a Peppa Pig. Got some kind of like squishy rubbery blocks. Some kind of a Funko Pop of someone. Anything good over here? I'm still looking for action figures, man. None of these Goodwills have action figures anymore. Oh wait, no, it's not really an action figure, but some kind of a race car dude. Not really interested in him. Oops, sorry. Yacht. And I found this a magic 8-ball. Dear Magic 8-Ball, will I find anything epic today? Let's see. Without a doubt. Woohoo! I got this big old shark car case. I see this a lot. I've seen this many times. Not really anything that I'm interested in. Of course, we got all kinds of Nerf guns. Yeah. That's about it. Nothing else over here. What is this? Hot Wheels monster trucks. Oh, that's interesting. Guys, check it out. I got what looks to be another vintage pull toy here. That is cool. I'm gonna have to look and see if I can find maybe a year on this somewhere. I don't really see anything, but I'll do a Google lens on it. Isn't this the monkey from Aladdin? I think, maybe. I don't know. Oh yeah, Disney. Must be, he's got some kind of like a hard middle, so he must do something. When was the last time you saw a sock monkey? Look at that. This is not older, obviously. This is like a newer one, but how ugly and crazy is that to find? Well, what do you know? Even the Target dog is hanging out at the Goodwill. What is this? Oh, must be like a backpack or something. Huh. Guys, check this out. I just looked down here, saw this TMNT bucket, which is kind of cool. But look at this. I looked down inside. I just found one of these in my last video at Worthwhile. Brand new, that was worth 15 or like 25 to 30 bucks. And now I just found another one. This is not sealed, but I opened it up and everything is inside. It looks brand new. For 3 bucks, I'm probably gonna grab this one too. Of course, we got the media section over there, but again, $4.99 for every single DVD or Blu-ray or book. Really doesn't matter what's over there. I'm just gonna end up passing on all of it. So I actually decided to take a look at these just to see if there were any PS2 games hidden in here, which there are. I'm not really interested in that one though. But this dude walks up, grabs my freaking puppet out of the cart and starts to walk away. I'm like, excuse me, sir. I said, I'm gonna purchase that. He's like, oh, I'm sorry. Like, really? You couldn't tell my cart was right beside me? You gonna pull away a bloody stub, dude. All right, now see, this is where things get hard. This is a History Channel Season 2 of Ancient Aliens. I know, kind of corny, but my wife and I absolutely love Ancient Aliens. Giorgio is my hero. But, I mean, this was obviously at a yard sale or something for 3 bucks. And again, they're charging $4.99 each.
Like if this was like $1 or $2 or maybe even $3, I might get it. Man, I really want this, but I really don't want to play. Oh, you're fine. I really don't want to play or pay $5 for it. Man, I'm probably just gonna pass. I know I'm cheap. I know everybody says I'm cheap. Whatever. Would you pay $5? I don't know. Guys, I was just taking a look at the glassware and the drinkware, which I do from time to time, and take a look at this. I found this really cool, like sipper, like insulated thermos cup. Cool colors, but look at this. It's got Mr. Rogers on it. It's all good in the hood. I think my wife would really like that. They only want $4, but it's a black tag, so it's half off, so it's $2. I think I'm gonna grab this for my wife. I think she would enjoy that. Guys, check out the TMNT glass. That's awesome. The vintage turtles. That's really cool. I don't know if the cup is vintage. No, it looks like 2016 or 2018. Oh, look, it's kind of chipped right there. That stinks. Yeah, if that wasn't chipped, I think I would definitely get that. That's pretty cool. But for $5 or $4, I don't know.
All right, guys, so that was the Phoenixville Goodwill. Not a bad stop in there today. I am actually very happy with what I scored in there today. Again, like I say, you don't know if you don't go. Usually that place is a bust for sure. I would say 80% of the time. But today I actually scored a few cool things. I actually passed on a couple things that I thought about picking up, and actually lost a couple of things. I was gonna get those 2 pull toys, the Chubby Bear, I think is what it was called, like the Chubby Cubby or something like that, from the 70s, that really cool like ball toy, and then the dog, the pull dog toy. I was actually looking up some prices of some other things, and like a fool, I put them back on the shelf while I was looking up prices, and somebody came by and swiped them. So I lost out on both of the pool toys, which kind of sucks because those were pretty cool vintage pool toys. But like I said, I did score some pretty cool things. Let me show you. All right, first off, for myself, I did grab this Suicide Squad hat. Now, I'm not a huge fan of the Suicide Squad movie, but I do love me some DC. I love me some Batmans and some DC villains, and I just thought this was pretty cool. I like the artwork on it a lot. It was only $3, so for $3, I grabbed myself a new hat. How cool is that? I also picked up a couple of drinkware items like I showed you guys in the store. Grabbed myself, grabbed my wife, Lori, this It's All Good in the Hood. Now, she's not a huge Mr. Rogers fan like I am, but, you know, she appreciates some Mr. Rogers. I don't know what brand this is. Ozark Trail, I think. Looks a little worn on the bottom, but yeah, I didn't really notice that before. But it's cool. I love the colors. Yeah, I mean, what can you say? It's a cup. And then, guys, I don't think I showed you this in the store. This was $4. I found this German wine cup or wine mug. It's pretty cool. It's got like gnomes and stuff on there, like they're numbered, and it's got like the limit that you should drink, 0.21 blood alcohol level, I guess. But it's all German. It's, yeah, like these collectible German mugs. I looked it up on eBay, and it goes for, about $20. So, I mean, for $4, I don't know if Lori might want to keep this, or maybe I'll put it on my eBay store. I just thought it was really unique and really cool, and couldn't just leave it on the shelf. Guys, and how crazy was this? You guys just saw me in my last episode, found a brand new factory sealed, ooh, there's got a little bit of damage right there on that, I didn't see that. Found a brand new factory sealed one of these Twisted Farkle games at the thrift store in my last episode, and that thing sells brand new for about $25 to $30. It's currently on my eBay store.
However, in opened condition, it looks like it's brand new inside. I don't know if I can, probably not. I was going to say, I don't know if I can twist this open with one hand, but I did open it up. I checked. The dice are mint condition. All the instructions and everything are in there. This sells in used condition on eBay for $18 to $20. So, I mean, I'll probably maybe put this on my eBay store as a used one. Or I may keep this. I debated on whether or not to keep the other one as a family game or sell it. Now, since I found a used one, I may just keep this one. I don't know. I'm not sure yet. I'll see what Lori says or Steven, see if they're interested in maybe keeping it. If not, I will just list this on my eBay store in pre-owned condition for probably 18 bucks or so. Not bad for a $3 find. And then, guys, finally, I did pick up Willie Talk, the ventriloquist dummy. Now, guys, I may get in trouble for, I still need to pull his pants up. I may get in trouble for bringing this home. I actually took a picture of it and sent it to Lori, and I was like, dude, look what I found. And she was like, what in the name of the devil's nutsack is that? She didn't say that, but, you know. She's like, there's no way you are bringing that demonic thing home with you. And I said, I don't know, maybe. I actually looked it up. This thing sells on eBay for like between $35 and $55 regularly. So, I mean, for $7, I had to pick it up. I'm just going to put it on my eBay store. I want a donut. I do not want this really for myself. He's in good condition, though. I mean, look, he's like got no wear to his hair or his face or anything. So I'm thinking, you know, maybe $45-50 for this dude. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to put him up on my eBay store. If anyone's interested in Willie Talk, he's from the 70s. He's like a 1970s ventriloquist dummy. He's pretty cool. But yeah, I may be in trouble with the wife for this one. Also, I wanted to give a huge shout out to Mike, who is a viewer of the channel, and I met him just inside the Phoenixville Goodwill. So, Mike, if you're watching, it was nice to meet you, man. Thanks for taking the time out to come up and say hi. Thanks for like looking out for me. He actually went around the store and pointed out a couple things that they had, and I appreciate that. I really do. I love it when you guys help me shop. So, Mike, it was good meeting you. Guys, always, if you see me in a store, definitely come up and say hi. I would greatly appreciate it. I love meeting all you guys. We're going to head out to the Exton, Pennsylvania Goodwill now. See if we can keep the good luck streak going. Let's go. All right, guys. Well, time for a little chilling and goodwilling in Exton. Doesn't look like this parking lot is too full today, which is good because that Phoenixville parking lot the Phoenixville store was mobbed. Well, guys, I'm just checking out the media section right here inside the front door. Not really finding too much so far. I saw this. I've never seen this movie. I saw the WWE logo on the front, and I thought it might be something good, but Knucklehead? Like, is that the Big Show? That looks nothing like the Big Show. That's really weird. I've never seen or heard of this. Knucklehead. Looks pretty cheesy. Mr. Moto's Last Warning. Look at him. He looks like a little dirtbag. I wonder what he did. Guys, check this out. Have you guys ever seen this movie? Jeremiah Johnson. This is one of my dad's favorite movies. About a dude in the wilderness. I haven't seen this in so long. Probably like 30, 35, 40 years probably. Probably 40 years. I might get this. I'm going to check it out. I don't remember much about it. I also saw these. These are kind of cool, but nothing really that I collect. Power Rangers, Dino Thunder, Volume 1, 3, and 5. But, yeah, I think I'm going to grab this. Alright, guys, we're just making our way over here to the toy section, but look at this, what I came across. This is friggin' weird. I mean, I'm sure it's some kind of a Minecraft animal or something, but I don't know. That's pretty weird. Looks like they got lots of plush today. That big dinosaur up there. Yeah, like I said, lots and lots of of plush today. Check this out. This is kind of cool. Isn't this Sully from, oh, he's missing an eyeball. That's not good. Yeah. Sorry, dude. Sucks to be you. We'll put him back there. Let's see. There's a Rudolph down here. Oh, wow. It's a soft Rudolph. Lori might like him. I don't know. She's got several Rudolph plush. I'll put him back. I don't think she'll want another one. Look at that little guy. Let's see. Anything else down here? Anything in the bin? Not really. Oh, here's a vintage Miss Piggy. Vintage McDonald's Miss Piggy. I already have her. I got some Mickeys back here. Got Pikachu. Let's see. Got a Mario. It doesn't look like an old one though. No, it's pretty new. Yeah, that's about it for plush, I think. Alright, well, I just spent a few minutes going through all of these games and puzzles. Not too much going on in the games and puzzles section today. Didn't really see much of anything that I wanted, but I'm getting ready to take a look down through here. Of course, we got tons and tons of Nerf guns. Probably not going to show you all of these toys, but I'll let you know if I find anything cool. Well, we got a 4-foot tall inflatable parrot. I mean, it doesn't get much cooler than that, right? That's kind of cool. So far, just kind of junk bags of like cheapy dinos and trucks and stuff like that. Not seeing a whole lot so far. Oh, there's a mystery machine. That's cool. All right, so I'm not too well versed on my Rick and Morty, but isn't this Mr. Poopy Butthole? I think is what his name is. I don't know. Guys, check it out. I found this Minnie Mouse paper doll book. I only want $1.99 for it. That's pretty cool. It's brand new. I mean, like, you know, unused. Pretty awesome. They've got one of these big Batman robot like things. I used to have one of these. I sold it, but really cool. Oh, look, they even have the remote. I was gonna say it'd be cool if it came with the remote, and there it is. So if anybody wants that, it's here in Exton. They got bags with some MLPs, maybe a couple knockoff MLPs in there, maybe, I don't know. Cocoa Melon, a Cabbage Patch. What else is in here? Oh, look, what's this? Oh, too bad he's missing an arm. That's kind of cool. Is his arm in there? Is that his arm? No, I don't think that's his arm. Yeah, that's too bad. That's kind of a cool little figure. Guys, check this out. I just looked in this box. I'm not really sure what this is. This looks like an old playset though. You can see some like knights and horses. Looks like there's like an old cabin. There's like an Indian right there. So it looks like just kind of like a mixture of old playsets. Look at those things right there. Not really sure what those are. Huh. It's interesting. The Chisholm Trail, it says. That's kind of cool. Now, I'm probably not going to get this, and I'll probably regret it because it's probably worth like $100 for some of these toys, but I don't really collect this kind of stuff. Guys, check these out. I found 2 of these Pop Solo karaoke microphones. One of them is just a plain black, and then one of them is like a bedazzled one. It's got all these like sparkles and stuff on it. Surprisingly, I thought maybe they would be worth more than they are. They come with the Bluetooth wires and everything. They're only asking $6.99 for both of them, and they sell for about 15 bucks a piece, brand new. So I mean, I guess it's not a terrible deal. I mean, I don't know how much I could sell both of these together for if they're selling 15 bucks brand new. I don't know. That may be a decent deal. I'll have to think about it. Check it out. On one of these random aisles, I just found this little miniature slinky. That's like the tiniest slinky I think I've ever seen. Guys, I just came back down here to the toy area, and I didn't realize there was a second aisle. The other side of this toy aisle is now, like the other side of this shelf is now toys too. Check this out. This is on the toy section. Star Wars ornaments. That's pretty cool. Looks like they're metal. They're made out of metal or something. That's kind of cool. I'll probably pass on them. I have a lot. Like, we have a lot of Star Wars ornaments. 2007. Yeah, I'll probably pass on them. I don't know. Oh, look, here's an Optimus plush. They also have a Rainbow Poop plush. There's an Uncle Si. I always thought this show was just weird. And just some more plushes, really. Nothing great, but yeah, I thought, oh wait, look at this. Oh, if I can reach it. There we go. Oh, it's just a Yoshi Build-A-Bear. It's kind of dirty and nasty though, but kind of cool. Oh, and check it out. I found a Santa Claus Cookie Monster plush. I love Cookie Monster. I'm probably gonna pass on this one though. Not that he's not cool. I just, he just doesn't speak to me. I don't like his eyes. They look kind of weird. All right, guys. So that was the Goodwill in Exton, Pennsylvania. Guys, we need to talk about something real quick. First, I'm going to show you what I bought. Didn't buy too much. This episode's going to end kind of flat because I didn't really buy a whole lot at that Goodwill. Didn't really have a whole lot at that Goodwill. But I'm kind of confused and kind of pissed off a little bit at the same time. But let me show you what I got first. All right, guys, I ended up picking up this Disney's Minnie Mouse paper doll book. I just thought it's from you can see there, 1990 and 1994. Somebody would want this, I'm sure. It's selling on eBay for, not a whole lot, $12, $13, $14, $15, depending on condition. I might stick it on my eBay and just, wait for it to sell. It was only $2, so I might just stick it on there, wait for it to sell. Or, like, I am planning on setting up at some flea markets and stuff coming up this spring and summer, so I may sell it there. Who knows? I just figured for $2, it's pretty cool, and it's complete. It's not in bad condition, so I picked this up. Another thing I grabbed was this Willie Nelson, Always on My Mind. You are always on my mind. That was my Willie Nelson impression. What'd you think? You are always on my mind. Well, good old Willie. Mint is in disc condition, guys. I was gonna get that what am I talking about? The Jeremiah Johnson movie, but that disc was all scratched up, and I went to put it back, and I saw this sitting on the shelf. So, yeah, grab me some Willie Nelson. I enjoy some Willie Nelson every now and then. Always on My Mind is, of course, one of his, biggest hits. Yeah, so for $2, I added some Willie Nelson to my CD collection. And then that's probably the only two things that you guys would be interested in. I also picked up, I'll show you real quick. I picked Lori up a big roaster, $4 for that. It's got the lid and everything. So I texted her, asked her if she would be interested in that, and she said yes. So I picked that up for her. That's all I got. That's all I got out of that Goodwill. Not a whole lot, but I do want to say something. Like I said before, I need to just get this off my chest. Goodwill is getting more and more. They're pushing me. They're pushing the boundaries more and more, guys. Like it's important. It's very important to set boundaries for yourself. And every once in a while, you give in and you give in and you give in and you keep pushing those boundaries back and back and back with every little thing that happens, and you take it and you push those boundaries back a little further. And, somebody else does something else to you and you let it slide and you push those boundaries back a little further. Goodwill is just about testing my boundaries to the max, dudes. Because, everybody's had lots of issues with Goodwill, with their pricing and with their selection and, their bullcrap
website auctions, sending all their stuff there. You know, everybody knows about that stuff. But I was just inside this Goodwill. Now, let me start off by saying 9 times out of 10, if you ask me to round up and it's for something valid like Children's Hospital or, you know, driving through McDonald's and you're wanting me to give, you know, the rest of my change to the Ronald McDonald House, 9 times out of 10, I will gladly say, sure. Most of the time at Goodwill, even, they say, I don't even pay attention most of the time what they're asking for a roundup for. But I say, sure. Guys, I was just in there. It was crazy busy at first. I'm sorry, not at first. At first, it was empty. But by the time I got to the register, it was pretty busy. It was a line. And so they were waiting. They called 2 or 3 other cashiers up. And the lady started ringing up my stuff. And there was like 45 cents change. She's like, would you like to donate your 45 cents round up for job training? I looked at her. I said, for job training? She's like, yeah. I said, job training for who? She said, for Goodwill, the corporation of Goodwill. I said, you mean for like the people that work here, like cashiers and people that are putting stuff on the shelves? She said, yes. And I said, no, I do not want to round up for job training. Why would I need to give extra money on top of the crazy prices that you're already charging me to train you? Isn't that what you get a paycheck for? Like, I'm not, and again, I'm not a nasty kind of person where, you know, I'm like snarky, I guess they call it, and rude or anything, but that's just for job training? Come on, Goodwill. What in the name of Mike is going on here? I always like saying that. What in the name of Mike? I got that from Polar Express, by the way. But anyway, I push my boundaries off over and over and over again with Goodwill. But this, man, you're going to ask me to round up for job training? I don't know. But it sucks because Goodwill is thrifting. Goodwill is thrifting. I try to keep a positive attitude. I try to smile and go out and look for stuff, even though half the time I don't really find much of anything. Sometimes I find some good stuff. I shouldn't say that. I've been finding some decent stuff lately at Goodwill's, but a lot of times I don't. And now you're going to want more money for job training. I don't get it. I'm going to have to reevaluate my life, my decisions in life after this. Guys, anyway, I don't know. Maybe it's not that big of a deal. You guys are probably like, you're so cheap. I get, in case you haven't noticed, I've gotten several trolls in my last couple videos talking about how cheap I am and whatever. So I've mentioned it a couple times in this video. Yeah, you know what? I'm cheap. Sometimes I don't like to pay a ton of money for something that I don't think should cost that much. And sometimes I don't buy things when I think prices are too high. If that makes me cheap, then I'm cheap. And you know what? While I'm at it, I'm big. I've gotten trolls talking about how I'm out of breath. You know what? When you're big, sometimes you're out of breath. If you don't understand how that is, be thankful. If you can't say anything nice, don't say anything at all. Sometimes I get out of breath. I'm a big guy. Anyway, guys, if you enjoyed this video, that's enough about that. If you enjoyed this video, please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. I appreciate every single one of you guys who watch my videos and who do it just because you like watching my videos. If you do, please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. Come back, keep watching, because I'm going to keep making them for you, no matter what people say. Guys, thank you for watching. I appreciate you. Have a great rest of your week. Later.